South Lakes Housing is a not-for-profit registered provider of social housing. South Lakes Housing is the largest provider of affordable rented homes in South Lakeland. South Lakeland covers the towns of Kendal, Ulverston and Windermere and incorporates a large part of the Lake District National Park and a small part of the Yorkshire Dales National Park.
We recently went for a stock transfer for about 3,000 properties from South Lakeland District Council. Following the transfer, we relocated to larger headquarters in Kendal and relocating and disconnecting from the council's network to improve efficiency and build capacity for the future. There are obviously challenges with the ICT, relocating, getting rid of all the links with the council, getting a complete infrastructure from scratch. As well as that, we had to build a whole new network, telephony platform and virtual infrastructure, move all our server applications to a whole new platform. Above all, we wanted to invest in the IT as much as possible, make efficiencies where possible and improve the customer service as much as possible.
The relationship with South Lakes Housing was born out of a 7 to 8 year relationship with South Lakes District Council. Intrinsic are a strategic supplier of theirs for the provision and support of a lot of their ICT infrastructure. During the back end of 2012, beginning of 2013, under a stock transfer process, the Housing Association was separating the council. So they approached Intrinsic as a key supplier of theirs and strategic supplier of theirs to aid them understand how they do that and how they go about building a new ICT infrastructure moving forward. The challenge faced by South Lakes Housing was to build an entire new ICT infrastructure in a new head office, totally separate from the council. The solution was to include a network infrastructure, voice infrastructure, contact centre capability, a virtualisation layer across an existing server and storage platform, and an Active Directory migration in a phased and controlled manner. So following a competitive tender exercise run directly by South Lakes Housing, Intrinsic technology were chosen due to a best-of-breed approach for encompassing an entire ICT infrastructure, which, broken down, I guess, into its component parts, formed a Cisco best-of-breed network infrastructure, an Avaya telephony and contact centre infrastructure, a VMware virtualisation layer across the server and storage platform, and a total new wide area network provision to connect all sites together. Whilst the solution was specifically designed to cover off all of the technology aspects as outlined by South Lakes Housing within the tender process and consultative process we've been involved in for a period of weeks and months, Intrinsic technology was specifically chosen around our previous housing association capability and very much around a phased project plan to actually deliver this on time within budget. Underpinning all of that, and probably more importantly, was very much a managed service wrap where Intrinsic technology provide a total 24/7 service level agreement across their entire ICT infrastructure.
Changing our headquarters to Kendal and moving offices meant that picking Intrinsic was important, picking a partner to work with. Went through a tendering process of picking between different companies, but working with Intrinsic for the past 6 years or so, we felt confident that the solution that they could provide would be the best one, and it's worked well for the past year or so that we've been working with them. The decision to pick Intrinsic was based on the experience that they did have in the housing sector and the work that they'd done previously and the solutions that they provided. And just improving the tenant experience has really helped deliver what we want in our promises to the tenants as well, and just delivering all the promises that we had with the customers.
The key benefits to South Lakes Housing have very much been around a highly resilient data network, providing improved customer access, be it in the office or out of the office remotely. A new telephony infrastructure has very much improved internal communications and enhanced customer connectivity and customer access through a contact centre infrastructure. The new wide area network has basically allowed South Lakes Housing to reduce their operational expenditure while also enhance connectivity to sheltered accommodation, which very much supports their digital inclusion policy.